No, but it's going to be okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to another part of our living room.
And...
That's it. That's all we got.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the house tour.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of...
Shut the
Oh,
fuck
it's not
up.
mine.
Just kidding.
It's not mine.
Oh. Shut the fuck up.
Why are we cussing so much?
I said 2 words.
That's a lot for you.
Is
Actually,
it?
It's not. Anyways, come on. Sit down. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast, right now with your host, Jason Eddy.
That was really fast. I'm Jason. Is that what we're going with?
All right, let's jump into the episode.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, we're not doing the
We're
regular?
straighten up. We're straighten up.
Oh, okay. This is weird.
We're back.
This is creepy.
We're back. We're straighten up.
Yeah.
And this...
You didn't even introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Eddie.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Jason.
Pleasure.
Yeah,
Welcome to my home. This is the picture.
Thank you. Did
I
you
got
take
this
that
picture.
yourself?
Let me tell you where I got this picture. I got this picture at Grocery Outlet. If you have not gone to Grocery Outlet, you're sleeping on them because
Grocery Outlet,
they
bargain market.
they have home decor. My curtains for the living room, I got at Grocery Outlet.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a tree at Grocery Outlet.
These curtains.
Did you know that?
A tree? What do you mean, like a tree?
Like a baby tree. You can buy a baby tree.
Like an
at
actual
Grocery
real
Outlet.
tree
Like
you
an
can plant?
actual real tree that's already, it's yay high. Has a base. There's leaves. It's in a bag, and you just plant that in the ground, and you start growing your tree.
Maybe we just have bad grocery outlets.
I'm telling you, you're sleeping on Grocery Outlet. I've not gone. They have home appliances. They have personal care. They have groceries. Obviously, it's Grocery Outlet bargain market.
Mm-hmm.
They have wine. They have pictures. They have plants. They have outdoor things that you need. They have hammocks.
Why haven't we gone to grocery outlet more?
Because it's all the way in another city, and I don't want to drive there.
Oh.
In the opposite direction. If it's that way, I'll go. If it's that way.
We got reasons to go that way.
What?
A movie theater.
What else?
My parents' house.
You have reason to go that way. Lydia, I'm sorry if you're watching this.
I know. Anyways. Hi.
Hello. We're back. We're here.
Yeah.
We're queer.
So queer.
Oh.
What?
I just missed a joke. In my mind, I've always wanted to say that joke, and like I had it there, and I
Okay.
had the opportunity to finally do it, and I missed the fucking opportunity.
Okay. We're here.
He's
We're
queer. That was the joke. We're here. He's queer.
Get used to it.
I'm trying. No, okay. Hi, welcome. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Let's talk. Let's chit chat. Let's kiki. Let's.
Oh, sounds very queer.
Look at our cute little cups.
I like how we also introduced this the last time.
Clink. Did we?
Yeah. Remember we talked? Okay, ew. Gross.
Every time I do that, it never shows up.
Yeah, well, it probably will this time. That's what it looks like on the computer. You see the swallow.
I'm like, what computer? I can't see it anywhere.
I mean, there's no
Why would I
computer.
look at a computer? I'm in front of a camera.
Yeah. If you're ever wondering what we're looking at off screen, it's ourselves.
As if they didn't know that. What else are we looking at?
Breaking the fourth wall.
They look next to them sitting in their chair. Watching us, watching her, watching them, watching us.
Oh my god, Inception.
Gayception. That'd be you.
Gayception.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
I'm going to be 32.
Okay.
I'm going to be 32 in 4 days.
4 days.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days.
That's crazy.
I know, and it makes me itch.
Why?
I don't know. When I turned 30, and I've said this before on previous episodes, when I turned 30, it was so like, yeah, 30, I can't wait. I'm 30. And then 31, I was like, 31. And now 32, I'm just like,
It's only getting worse.
32.
Then 33. Then 34.
30 was great.
Then 35.
Yeah,
Then
but
36.
then I've heard from many people who I'm friends with, 40s, that's
You
the
have friends?
time. That's the time. Yeah.
Hmm.
Trust me, I'm not the one that has that
Comes
problem.
as a shock to me.
Right, but this whole house was filled with all of my friends
That I invited over.
right, for me.
There were some of my friends in there
That came for me.
that I invited.
For me.
Anyways, it's the last thing I do, so it's nice for you.
Yeah, Jason threw me a surprise birthday party. It was really fun.
I did. Because you know I'm a nice person.
I
that
had
does
no
nice
idea.
things.
I had literally zero
Hence, surprise.
idea till the very last day when things just weren't adding up. The math wasn't mathing. And I was like that lady, and I was like, you know?
Yeah.
Things just weren't, they weren't. And I was like, something's up. Never would I have thought that was up.
Surprise.
My parents, my mom came, and my grandma came, and my cousin came. So that was like the craziest thing.
When I tell you it was like the most difficult thing to do for someone that is terrible at making plans, it was the most challenging thing I've ever done in my life. Because I had to corroborate.
I feel like that's an overstatement
Corroborate?
in your life.
Corroborate. Is that the word I'm looking?
Collaborate?
Corroborate. Like put together?
I feel like it's not, but it probably is.
Yeah. Corroborate. It's very challenging
It sounds
to
wrong.
plan a party for someone that won't make plans with other people. But finally we did it.
I feel like I'm such a type A, type B mixed person.
Yeah.
Because I'm very about my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very about, if it's not on my calendar, it's not happening, like, let's set a date, let's set a time, this, and when it's happening, it's in there, cool, it's set. But at the same time, just like, I'll respond in a little bit, you know?
And then you just don't.
Then
And I feel
forget.
like I've said this pretty much since meeting you, is that if I can get a yes from you, then it's going to happen. If there's any other response, I'll let you know. We'll see what happens. Typically, I never bank on anything happening. But I know once I get a yes, then it's fine. So that's what I told your sister, who was the one that took him out for that day while the party was being put together. I was like, if you could just get a yes, that's all you need is a yes. Finally, she got it. So what'd you guys end up doing?
Went to brunch. Well, first, so I went to her house on Friday night. The party was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That was Friday night was
the night that your family came in.
I went to her house on Friday. We went out to this, like... Oh, actually, yeah, let me tell you about that.
Yeah, I didn't even ask you about it.
So this sticker, this holographic sticker here on the back of my phone, which...
Let me see it.
Was not supposed to go on my phone. In a drunken state, it ended up being stuck on my phone. It's the whole thing. Anyways, the sticker reads "Halfway to Neptune," and it's the picture of a skeleton skull in a astronaut helmet.
Okay.
Okay, so this thing that I was in Anaheim. We went to the House of Blues,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a rock concert.
Love it.
But with a twist.
Okay.
It was all it was amateur night basically. So like it was all kid bands. It started kid bands. I think the youngest, I want to say they were like 11.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then as the night went on, it went up in age. I think while we were leaving, I think they were like 18. They were adults at this point on stage. But yeah, so it was super cool because these kids are talented.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild to me. Like I don't even think I took clips. I was really just so enamored with how crazy talented these kids were. Yeah, no. Well, I have 2 videos, but the 2 videos that I took were the reason why we went to this thing. My sister's wife, my sister-in-law, her police. I always want to say police. Her fire. It's not her captain either. A coworker of hers at the fire station that she works at. I don't know what rank he is. His son was performing. Okay. His son's band is Halfway to Neptune. Amazing.
I like the name of that band.
Amazing. There was 4 of them that range from 13 to 16. That was the age of their group.
Okay.
And it was we were rocking on. It was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the ones that were younger than them, they did a lot of covers. Halfway to Neptune had a lot of their own personal songs. What are they called?
Original songs?
Original songs, yeah. So yeah, that's what I did Friday, which was really cool. Got really, I wouldn't say really drunk, but
I can tell that you've gotten drunk when you text me that you're drunk. Then I'm like, okay, cool. He's drunk.
Right. But
I'm sorry, editing Jason here. What did I just say?
I think I just didn't eat anything that day or something, so because
hit you
I had one margarita, 3 shots.
Okay.
And I shared a mystery drink with my sister.
Okay.
This mystery drink.
I was gonna say, yeah. What does that mean?
Somebody left a drink in the bar.
Oh.
It was just sitting there. I think it was one of our margaritas, but it was there. I said, "Oh, let's drink it," and we drank it.
So you're a thief as well.
Probably, I don't know. It was there the whole time we were there. But I wasn't. I was cool I was nice. It was fine. I didn't drink at the rock concert. We went to a bar afterwards, and that's all I drank. 4 drinks, 5 and 4.5. I didn't get drunk until I got in the car. I was falling asleep. I was drunk. I was slamming my words and everything.
Yeah. Here I was, crossing my fingers that still the plan was gonna go off without a hitch. And I had to pretend. I'm literally sitting in the kitchen with your family that you don't know is here.
I had no idea.
And you had texted me, and I was like, oh, I have to, like, text him back like I normally would. And, like, okay, so I went and I sat on the couch, and I, like, sent you a picture of me. And I was just like, this is what I'm doing for the night. And I was like, I'm just going to, like, try to play these things off. And then I'm like, anyways. And I put my phone down, and then I went to go talk with your family again. It was the weirdest thing to me, like them being down and you not knowing that they're here.
Yeah, especially because that was their first time in our house.
Literally,
like being in this house, my first time, my
stayed
mom
a whole
being
night
here. Yeah,
before you even
in my room, I
here.
didn't even know. Like that was crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then Saturday rolls around, we get up. It's a very slow day, mind you. My sister-in-law was like, "Oh, we're in no rush. We can do, we can get ready. Take your time. We're in no rush. Blah blah blah." And I said, so I had asked her. I said, "Oh, are we going straight to the brunch place? Or are we going in a rush?" She was like, "No, we can stop somewhere if you want." I said, No. I just want to know how I should dress. And then she was like, "Yeah, we're cool. Like, oh, we're chilling. We'll have brunch. We'll go back to the house. We'll walk Odie. We'll go and then we'll get ready and go to your house and have dinner." Had no sense of urgency, nothing.
I love you so much, Cecily. But, like, I almost wish there was just a little bit of urgency. I had to entertain these people for, like, 2 hours until you got here. The plan was an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe a half an hour. I said, everyone get here at 3, expecting them to get here, like, between 3 and 3:30. And you were going to get here at 4. That was the original plan. And then so I told Cecily, I'm like, cool. Try to get him here at 4. Just tell him head home at 3. Takes about an hour. Great.
Got here at 6.
I was like, if it's an extra like 20 minutes, fine, cool, yeah. 6 o'clock.
I got here at 6 o'clock.
People are like, what time is he gonna get here? Granted, it did work out because a lot of people were running late. So there was people that didn't even show up until like 5:30.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, good, cool. People are like, yeah, I don't know. I just seen his story. He's out in Huntington still. I'm like, cool. Yeah, take your time. Alicia, my sister, was like, oh, like, is he there yet? And I was like, no, he's not here. And I was like, he's still in Huntington. Okay, cool. I can do my makeup then. She's like, I got time. I was like, okay, yeah, do your makeup. Fine, come over when you can.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, we had brunch. We had a couple of drinks. We didn't really walk around, but it felt like we were walking around because we had to like go through the brunch place and to our car. Then we took the dog for a walk, like I said. Went back. I got my stuff from the house, and then that's what was kind of weird to me because they were supposed to have a baby shower. And then my sister was like, "Oh, well, we'll just cancel the baby shower." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, "Well, why are we still going to my house then?"
Yeah, why don't we just
I live an hour away. Why are we going to my house to have dinner if you guys just come back when we can just stay at your house? And then she was like, "Hey, bye, I love you, drive safe." And I was like,
okay.
All right, see you at my house. Like, it was a whole thing. Yeah, and then I came here and my house was full of just everybody I loved. It was great.
And here's the video.
It was awesome.
I'm including the video.
Hi, everybody. Surprise!
I'm wearing the same sweater. I'm just gonna call myself out. I didn't like what I was wearing when we first started recording, so I changed. And this is the first thing I saw. And so I put this on. So yes, I wore this sweater on Saturday. Mind you, it is Tuesday though, so it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a washer and dryer.
Now.
That thing is fully pressed and cleaned.
Now. But yes, I was wearing the same sweater just in case I get called out on it. Because had it been me, I would call somebody out.
No, that was fun. I will say I'm glad that you were going to make dinner because my plan was to make a charcuterie board for the guests while they waited for you to get here, and I had no idea what to buy. And so the plan was that you were going to make one for dinner that your sister was coming to. So I said, please send me a list of everything. And I just went based off that.
You could have just asked April.
I could have, but it was
April makes a very good charcuterie board. I
also was just like, what is he like in a charcuterie board? I want to make that. So I bought everything that you said for me to buy.
From the pictures, it looked like a great charcuterie board. Again, I was 2 hours late, so I saw.
Yeah, that thing was the
bare minimum.
There will also be here you go. April was kind enough to take a video of it because I completely forgot.
I will say I was very happy to see that all of the new things that I bought for the house to host had been used.
I made it a point to use them.
I was also sad to know that I wasn't the one using them for the first time.
Technically, you were. It was your party.
But it was still cool. I bought it for specifically that reason, to host a party.
I made it a point too.
Speaking of hosting a party, at said party, I got drunk, obviously.
Oh, yes.
And I invited 17 people over tomorrow for dinner.
Yes, there's so many people coming to our house tomorrow. I just remember hearing you talking about it in the living room, and I was like, what is he saying? Was he saying something about dinner? And then you came into the kitchen and invited then April for dinner, and I was like, is that what he's been saying? And so then I started asking him, I'm like, did you get invited? They're like, yeah, he said he's making dinner for us on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I came over to you, I was like, stop inviting people over to our house.
I can't even tell you who I invited.
There's at least...
I couldn't even tell you who I invited. I just, I found a video on my phone of me picking April up that I don't remember doing.
Yes.
In person.
I have so many videos of that night, some of which you probably do not want to see.
So when you saw my butt crack. Jason, I danced when I got drunk.
Yeah.
And what I wish Jason wouldn't have told me was that in some instances of my dancing, you could see my butt crack. And it was
only a moment.
Very embarrassed. And he says, well, no one else was going to tell you. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. No one else is going to tell me, and I'm fine with that. Thank them.
Eddie, you would have danced for another 15 minutes, butt crack out. It is the same thing as when you have something in your teeth. A true friend's going to tell you, hey, you have something in your teeth. Go ahead and get it out. So cool. You're done. You're clean. You're good. Pants are pulled up. Cool. Continue dancing. Have fun. Now you don't have to worry about all the videos having your butt crack in it.
How embarrassing.
I'm just saying, I saw one clip and...
Did you delete it?
Of course I deleted it.
Do you think other people have it? Oh, I don't want to hear.
I'll tell you after who has it and they can delete it. I did tell them to delete it, but I don't know if they did or not.
That's so embarrassing.
It's only one person.
I really try my hardest, even when drunk, to be, what's the word? Presentable. I was not.
It's okay. You were in your house. You're having fun. I'm glad you were having fun.
I don't like that.
That's exactly what I wanted for the party.
It's fine. Just forget about it. Speaking of birthdays.
Okay.
Let's get off of my 30-second because gross. Guess who just had a birthday?
Who?
Malibu Barbie.
Malibu Barbie.
Malibu Barbie turned 1 the other day.
In case you don't know who Malibu Barbie is.
And if you don't, before that.
With society.
You should know who Malibu Barbie is. And no, we're not talking about Hasbro. And no, we're not talking about Margot Robbie.
No.
And no, we're not talking about all the other Barbies in that Barbie movie.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. We're talking about the one and only Malibu Barbie.
Trisha
Paytas' daughter. I really wish I could remember her husband's name.
Moses.
The last name I know.
Oh, Moses.
I know Moses' name. But like it's Malibu Barbie. It's not Malibu Barbie Paytas. It's Malibu Barbie.
Something.
You know? Anyways, she's a year old.
Yeah.
And it may not be a big deal to all you out there in YouTube world and wherever else you're listening to this or watching this or in the TV or whatever else in your homes and your phone. Oh my gosh. We're coming into your homes and into your phones in the least creepiest way possible.
This is really creepy.
That's the only part
that's why I was so
just
sad
realized I didn't do.
When you didn't do the intro, I was like, I think I said something about it being creepy because you didn't do it.
Well, I didn't think about it.
It did make me a little sad.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. And wherever you're watching this, I don't remember what I was saying. It threw me off.
If you don't know that Trisha Paytas' daughter, turned one.
Wherever you're at in the world that you're watching this, however you're watching this, listening to this, Trisha Paytas, I'm a stan. I'm a Trisha stan. I don't know if Jason's a real stan or if he's just a stan for me because I'm a stan.
What do you mean? I was a fan of Trisha since 2009.
I'm just saying. If you're a stan, we're a stan. I'm not calling you a fake fan. But I'm so excited that Malibu Barbie turned one because Trisha Paytas had tried for years to get pregnant, and she was told that she couldn't. Her other partners didn't want to, and then she met Moses and she had a baby, and she turned one. Mm-hmm. And it was the cutest thing. If you haven't seen the pictures, is it illegal to post pictures of pictures?
I think it's fine. I think that's public record.
Yeah, it's on like Instagram and all that.
Yeah, then I would imagine it's fine.
Look at this cute little picture of Trisha Paytas and her daughter and Moses on the first birthday. They went to Chuck E. Cheese.
How cute. I've seen the YouTube video, but I didn't watch it.
And then they went to Chuck E. Cheese.
How cute.
What a normal thing to do.
I feel like Trisha, I'm surprised she didn't throw like a big mansion party or something.
I think she did throw a party. She threw a big party.
Oh, was it like a big party?
Yeah, her birthday party was like a party. Like it had like Barbie box.
I thought you meant like what they did was just go to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, that was after. They had the party, and then the next celebration was at Chuck E. Cheese. It was just them.
Oh, little.
Yeah, and they had the cake, they had the pizza, and yada yada yada.
Oh.
But yes, of course, it's Trisha Paytas.
That's what I mean. I'm surprised.
She had the party.
Yeah.
She had the party.
The opportunity for those Barbie themed parties is gonna be crazy.
It is.
I feel like that's all the theme can be until she's at least 10.
Speaking of Trisha, obviously because I love Trisha, I saw this thing and it was really sad to me.
Okay.
It was so sad. And it was different clips of Trisha throughout her like YouTube career. Mm-hmm. Did you used to watch her when she would do her like kitchen floor videos?
Yeah.
And like different things, she was saying how she felt unworthy. She had no purpose in life. Like when she's by herself, at least she's by herself and alone instead of being alone with other people who treat her badly. And just all these other things, her just being so sad and crying. I was like, Trisha, just wait. Just hold on, girl. It's going to happen. And then Moses and Malibu.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy? Is that like, I may get shit for this. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know where Jeffree stands on
Star.
Yes.
Okay.
In the, I don't know if he's canceled right now. I don't know, but I've always been a person that has seen Jeffree as at least somewhat honest, and like, I could probably believe what he says, and
I can see that.
you know, but with this whole him and Trisha drama that happened and why they had their big falling out, they've both been talking about it on podcasts.
Why did they have a falling out?
Basically, the idea is that Jeffree was going to Vegas, and he invited Trisha along, and basically had said that a lot of it was going to be paid for. Okay. Oh, it's going to be paid for. Don't worry. And the main thing that was going to be paid for is that they were all going to wear like certain hair out when they went out. And Jeffree's hairstylist basically had told Trisha, hey, like everything's going to be paid for. Jeffree paid for it all. And Trisha was like, oh, no, I'm not super comfortable with that. I'd rather just pay for it myself. And I guess they went back and forth of being like, no, Jeffree will pay. No, I'll pay. And they went back and forth. And then I guess Trisha finally was like, okay, fine. Jeffree will pay for it. I'm going to go. Not knowing how much these wigs were going to be. Just, okay, cool. And they were very nice wigs, according to Trisha. And then I guess after she got back from Vegas, basically Jeffree's hairstylist hit her with like an invoice. And basically like, oh, it's going to be this much. And she was like, oh, I thought Jeffree was going to cover it. Well, Jeffree, I don't know, changed his mind. Or like, no, you said you were going to cover it, so now you have to cover it. And she was like, they were like $15,000 wigs. Like they were like money. And then on top of that, they, according to Jeffree, went on like a shopping spree. And they bought bags and stuff like that. and Trisha's got left in the hotel room. And then she had hit up Jeffree afterwards about getting the bag. And then rumor is that it got like thrown away because they didn't like Trisha, and it was this whole thing. And then, but Jeffree's saying like, no, that's not the case. We actually gave it to this person that was going to give it to Trisha. But then that person, how did that person end up with the bag? They said they took it out of the trash. It's this whole thing that I'm like, I don't know exactly who to believe.
Yeah.
Because I see both people as at least relatively upfront and honest.
I mean, obviously we don't know these people personally.
Yes.
But I feel like I've never seen a thing where Trisha lied.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what she has to gain from lying.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She's been so brutally honest.
Yeah.
Through everything. Key point. I just saw this video from her podcast, Just Trish.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh. And then I felt bad for laughing because I was like, that was really messed up. But then it's Trisha Paytas, so like it makes sense.
I think I know which clip you're talking about.
With Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, rare beauty. And she goes, do you think she named it rare beauty because she has a super rare disease?
Yeah, she started with Fenty.
Trisha.
She didn't realize that Fenty was Rihanna's last name.
Uh-huh.
She was like, oh, that makes sense. And then she said another brand. Then she was like, is Ariana Grande's last name Rem? Is it Ariana Rem? And then that's when she was just like, oh, do you think Selena Gomez's is because she has that rare disease?
Yeah, that was wild to me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Trisha has always been so too honest sometimes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so is Jeffree.
Yes.
So it's hard. It's hard.
Devil's advocate, though.
Especially when it comes to money.
Yeah. And especially when it comes to, like, public eye things.
Yeah.
When you want to be seen a certain way. And if maybe a situation that you're not super proud of, you're going to kind of lean it in your favor and be like, oh, I don't know what happened. Yeah. I don't know what happened to my bag. And that's not, like, in any way saying that Trisha is not telling the truth. But playing devil's advocate, I love Trisha. She also was a troll online for a very long time. True. So
was Jeffree.
Yeah, but I feel like Trisha was like a self-proclaimed troll. Like she made yes, I made this video. Yeah. Like specifically to like stir the pot. Yeah. So like I wonder if there's still a little piece of her that does that now. But I like to believe that she left that behind.
But I think in any situation, even turning the tables on Jeffree, it'd be the same way. You don't want yourself to be, so of course you're gonna.
I think Jeffree has a lot more to lose.
There could be more. There could be both on both sides.
Yeah, honestly. I agree.
They're both very rich individuals.
Oh yes.
They both can afford all these things that happened. Mm-hmm. Money probably wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
Even if Jeffree didn't pay, Trisha can afford that.
Yeah.
Trisha has bags and bags, just as Jeffree has bags and bags.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But I did not know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea that happened. But listen, Trisha Paytas.
Yeah.
Trish. That's it.
We're upping our production quality.
Not even just that.
Pretty soon.
We're available for Just Trish.
Oh, yes. We'll come there.
We'll go to you, and you can come to our house. I'll cook for you. Mm-hmm. I'll cook for Moses. I have a son that Malibu can have play dates with. There's a trampoline in my backyard.
Could you imagine?
Trish, you can come to my home and be completely comfortable here. But also, if you don't want to come to my home, I'm happy going to your home.
In the least creepiest way possible.
In the least creepiest way possible. I want to be your best friend, and I want you to be our best friend, and I want us to be on each other's podcasts. And I've talked about you for probably about the last 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
And
these are going to be the clips that gets her attention.
I love you. And I want us to be good friends. And I just want the best for you because I've been following you for so long. And I've seen everything that you've gone through and how happy you are with Malibu and how happy I was when I found out you were pregnant. Anyways.
Everyone do us a favor. Tag Trisha Paytas below.
That's all I'm going to say for now because now I sound like a stalker.
I mean, you're like a stalker without the actual stalking.
I'm not stalking her. I'm just so happy for her life that it's finally happening the way she's been wanting it to happen her whole life.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, girl.
Love that.
For you.
So, going back to birthday parties, did you have a lot of birthday parties growing up when you were a kid?
I did have a lot of birthday parties.
You had a lot of birthday parties.
I had a lot of girthy parties.
Ew.
I had a lot of girthy parties.
I don't want an invitation to those.
That's just me.
Oh my God. How are you going to turn that into just a crime against yourself? Okay.
I was a fat kid. I was a fat kid that turned into a fat adult. It happened.
Stop it. You're not a fat adult.
I was a fat little abonega child. They got teased all the time. My cousins used to call me Snorlax, the Pokemon. You wonder why I have body dysmorphia. I was called Snorlax for years. Looking at you. I'm not going to name any names, but I have cousins.
Why does it make me so sad?
Literally, I remember in front of my grandma's house, Snorlax, Snorlax, you look like a Snorlax. And I'm just like,
oh my god, you guys are so funny.
yeah, I'm just like.
Anyways, so birthday parties.
So yes, I did have a lot of birthday parties growing up
Nice.
that had better memories than that.
Okay,
Yeah.
what was your best birthday party?
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, don't say the one that just happened. I'm just kidding.
That's honestly, I have. I think early adulthood. I'd say my 26th birthday.
Okay.
I had a super salty sweet 26th.
Super salty, sweet 26.
Like a sweet 16, but it
Okay.
was a super salty 26th.
Okay, where does the salty come in?
It was a joke between my friends and I. When my best
okay.
friend Jen, back up north, it was salty. Oh, don't be salty.
Okay.
Oh, Eddie's around. I felt taste salt in the air. You know, it was a joke that we had.
Okay.
And so instead of a super sweet 16, I had a super salty 26th birthday. Everybody got Morton salt shakers as party favors.
That's funny.
I got a cake that said Happy Salty 26, and it was the Morton girl on the cake. Had a sash, had a crown. That was fun. We had a good
That's
time.
funny.
Yeah, that was super fun. I used to have my parties at Kids Castle. You wouldn't know what that is, but it's like a indoor play place for kids.
Okay.
It was back home up north as well. My grandparents used to work there. Actually, everybody used to work there. My mom, my dad. I don't think my mom worked there, but my dad worked there, and my grandparents worked there. So we used to be like after hours, and they'd have Barney costumes, and they had other like animals like a giraffe and all that. So I used to go and put the costumes on at night and walk around.
Oh.
Yeah, because we'd always be there after hours because everybody
Yeah.
worked there. So my grandpa and my dad would be doing like maintenance, and my grandma would be doing stuff in the kitchen for her daycare in the morning.
What in the Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, and so I'd be in the ball pit, me and my cousins, or in the jumper. Or I'd be in the back, and I'd be walking around. Oh, I'm Barney, you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I used to have my birthdays there. I've gone to Raging Waters on my birthday. I've done Great America. I think my favorite memory, though, of birthdays, I did this for years. I don't know when it stopped or how long it went, but I know we did it for quite a few years consecutively. Every year on my birthday, I'd get my first present when I'd wake up on my birthday. I'd get my first present. And my present was always my Halloween costume for that year.
Oh, because
for me, my birthday's September, but I'm the kind of person, my birthdays and Halloween, I would start planning the day after my birthday or the day after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just know this is what I'm doing. So I'd get my Halloween costume the day, and I'd wear it almost every day up to Halloween. But also the day up, if it was on a weekend, the day of my birthday or the weekend after my birthday, we'd go horseback riding.
Okay.
And that's what we did every year. I'd wake up, get my birthday costume, wear it, getting changed. We'd go horseback riding in Half Moon Bay, Seahorse Ranch. Me, my mom, my dad. I'd be able to invite a cousin or a friend, or one time I invited my aunt. We'd go horseback riding, go on the beach. It was a whole thing. Came back, and we'd stop at a little town. We'd buy a roll of bread. We'd buy a little thing of bay shrimp and lemon, and we'd go into this little town. They had like little rocks. Little shops. We'd go and buy a rock. I bought myself a rock because each rock had like a little animal on it, so I'd always have a rock. And we sit in our car, facing the beach, and make little shrimp po' boy sandwiches, and just sit there. And those are my favorite memories of my birthday.
Your life really is a movie, isn't it? God. Cool. Mine was not like that. To be honest, I don't entirely know why I wanted to talk about this.
What's your favorite birthday memory, friend?
So I've never really had a birthday party. And that's a serious statement.
Okay.
Actually, I take it back. I had one. I had one birthday party, kinda. It was more like a let's go to the park, and like that was it. But I remember I was able to invite a couple friends. I was stressed because I also invited a couple cousins, and I used to hang out with my cousins just as much as I hung out with my friends.
Uh-huh.
And I remember at my party, the only thing I remember about that day, well, two things I remember about that day. One, my mom put the frosting on the cake too soon after it came out of the oven, and it all melted.
No.
So where it said "Happy Birthday, Jason," it just became a swirl of blue and white, and like that was it. I didn't even eat cake, so I don't even know why they made a cake.
You still do not eat cake?
I don't eat cake. And so we went to the park, and I remember my cousins were there and my friends were there. And I remember my friends wanted to go play over here. I don't remember, like the playground over here. And then my friends wanted to go play over here. My cousins wanted to go play over here. And I remember both groups made me feel bad that I didn't want to play with the other group. They were like, no, come with us, blah, blah. And then my friends were like, no, come with us. And they were like, really?
Did your cousins and your friends not mix?
No, they just both wanted to do separate things. I don't know why. To be honest,
what did you want to do?
I wanted to please everyone.
Oh, well,
that's what I wanted to do, and I couldn't.
Changed.
I couldn't. And I remember I was stressed, and I remember people made me feel so bad. And that was the only birthday party I ever had.
What's your favorite birthday memory?
Oh,
let's go that direction.
In my more early adulthood, I started going to Sundowners, which if you don't know what that is, it's not the disease
that people with Alzheimer's have.
Elderly individuals. It is a restaurant, and they serve very
for elderly individuals.
For elderly individuals, it's cafeteria style. And I liked going there when I was younger. It's good food. It is good food.
You still like going there.
So I started going there on my birthday. Every year, that's where I would go, and I would invite people, and this was probably, I don't know, like a few years back, and I remember I invited a lot of people. Like we almost filled up that entire back room, but I remember every single person that I invited came, and I remember I was very happy about that.
I like that.
That I was like, cool, nobody like flaked on me or nobody canceled or nobody whatever. Like it was very nice. I guess that was my best memory. It's not horseback riding and getting a specialty rock and go eating on the beach and everything, but mine's going to a cafeteria style restaurant
with everybody that you wanted there. That's a good memory.
Yeah. Cheers.
We've taken you out for your birthday.
That was a good memory. Sorry, I forgot about that one.
No, I'm not saying that should have been your memory. But I'm saying we've taken you out for your birthday.
That's before. A lot more exciting than going to Sundowners.
No, where did we go? Went
to a comedy show.
Oh,
yes.
I was talking about last year when my parents took you out.
Oh.
But yes, I surprised you for your birthday.
There we go.
I forgot about.
So did I. Yes. We talked about this on the podcast.
That is true. We did talk about that.
It was the same day you almost got shot, but maybe I should just not celebrate my birthday.
Tomato.
It seems like
I've not been almost shot since.
Maybe that's it's a good thing.
That's a silver lining.
Yeah. So that's my birthday thing. I don't know why I chose to talk about this.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really just.
I think I'm a little parched. I think I'm out of drink.
You gonna go?
I just disappear. So, as everybody knows, what we've been talking about this whole time. My birthday's coming up.
Okay.
With my birthday coming up, what I always said used to happen when I was a kid, I had to get my Halloween costume.
Okay.
With that coming up, Halloween. See the thought process?
Okay, so we're making connections.
Halloween's almost here. It's spooky season, baby. It is now time it's now okay to buy Halloween stuff, start putting up Halloween decorations, start thinking what we're going to be for Halloween.
Okay.
And I had an idea that was given to me by my really good friends from Calamasa,
Okay.
Evelyn and Leanna. Shout out to you girls if you watch this episode.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thing that you said that you wanted to do when we moved in? Not the party, not our Halloween party.
Okay.
Because we are having a Halloween party. We should do a blog about our Halloween party. A vlog.
A vlog?
With the Halloween party.
Okay.
Anyways, that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm still trying to figure out what's happening.
What did you tell me when we moved in? Just be careful. Because I like to what?
I like to pull pranks.
I like to pull pranks.
Okay.
Who has pulled the most pranks since living here?
You.
All of October. Just going to make you stressed.
Stop.
Scare cam.
Stop it.
Every time I scare you, I'm going to be recording. And it's going to be posted. Every episode's going to have a scare cam.
Stop it.
And you're not going to know what's going to happen. You're not going to know when, where, what, or why. But it's coming.
Ew.
I thought that was the best idea because we were talking about it. How like, oh yeah, Jason said this, but I'm the one who's been scaring. And they're like, why don't you do a scare cam? And I'm,
Guys, I thought we were becoming friends.
Scare cam. Scare cam. Yes.
I thought we were cool. I invited you to the party.
One day you look up in your room and it's me, a spider.
All this just so you can spend tons of money on elaborate costumes.
Yeah. Haven't paid rent in months.
Yeah. That's the end of the pranks or whatever, just that you don't pay rent. I'm like, eviction.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I'm gonna start recording. So every episode, starting October, we're still in September. Starting October, every episode's gonna have a scare cam.
So you're scaring me at least once a week?
At least.
Okay, I'll try and scare you too. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
The scare cam's gonna be on you, Jason.
No, but I can try and scare you too. Don't tell me what I can and can't do in my own home.
No, but I can do this.
Don't tell me what I can't do in my own home.
Do you remember Joanne the scammer?
Yeah.
Our Caucasian home.
To be honest, I wasn't super.
Oh, I was in love with Joanne the scammer.
Yeah.
That's what she would do.
Yes.
Get out of my Caucasian home.
I will say I'm very excited for Halloween.
I am too.
I'm excited to be scared, but not in that way, but just like in regular kind of spooky ways.
We're having a Halloween party.
We are.
I don't know where we're gonna get the budget for that.
We're gonna figure it out.
I'm just gonna start digging up graves. Grave
Okay.
Robin.
Are we like taking their jewels?
Vlogging while robbing.
And like selling?
No. We're just using their skeletons. We're not taking anything of value.
Oh, I thought you were like what's the point of grave robbing?
We're not taking anything of value. Just their bodies.
Just their whole self.
Just their bodies.
Just to use as decorations.
Oh,
the skeletons are
speaking
$35
of having
at Home Depot.
no value but a body. Have you seen it? This is just a sad transition, but it just made me think of it right now. Have you seen the videos of that cop who's in trouble right now because of what they found in his dash cam? What he was saying.
Yes.
Isn't that
Yes.
wild?
This is a very sad transition.
It is a very sad transition,
And
but it just
it
made
is
me think of
done
because
with
those bodies
all-
had value.
With respect.
Those bodies had value.
Yes.
And it just made me think as I was joking, no, nothing of value, just their bodies, but that is a fucking shitty thing to say
Yes.
because they do have value. They were people once upon a
Yes.
time. And everybody has value.
Yes.
And just
yes.
that, if you haven't seen it, it's a crazy video. This cop was talking with another cop via cell phone, and his body cam's picking it up. And he's laughing about how the cop that he's talking to hit a pedestrian while on a high-speed chase and killed her. She was 26 years old. And he said, oh, how did she die? Huh? And he's laughing. He goes, just write a check. She was only 26. She had no real value. Like, what?
Yeah, that's wild.
What? Yeah. Crazy. He's under investigation right now.
Yes. Hold police accountable.
Yeah. Hold everybody accountable.
Well, yes, but especially those in position of authority.
Yes, but not even, yes, that, 100% that, but not even just anybody who does selfless acts like that or just senseless crimes. Did you see the other one of those kids that hit that retired police officer?
No.
Purposefully. These two kids, I think they were only 18 or maybe even younger, but they weren't old. They were teenagers either way. They had a stolen car and they're driving and they're like one's recording while the other one's driving, and they're laughing and go there, and they're like purposely running other cars off the road or doing stupid shit. Mm-hmm. And they see this guy on a bike, and the guy recording's like, "Oh, you ready? Ready?" He's laughing, and the guy's like, "Yeah, ready, let's go." And literally purposely turns into this guy on the bike and hits him, and then drives off. No. This man had just retired from the police academy, just retired, and he died in the hospital because of his injuries. Yeah, so a lot of people were like, they need to be tried as adults. The 100%. Wife, aside from being obviously heartbroken, devastated, upset that her husband's now passed, the wife is pissed.
Yeah, especially if it's that kind of senseless crime. You know what I mean? It's not like you accidentally hit him.
It was with intent. Yeah. Not because he was a cop, because he was just a random person.
Yeah, to go out of your way to do something like that is.
And they had it all on video. It's all on video. And so the wife is so they were underage because they're petitioning to have them tried as adults. Yeah, it's wild. And so that's what like I said, she's everything heartbroken, but she's also upset because it's like these senseless acts just go, you gotta stop. People are just doing things just to do them at this point. Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, it is very sad.
Okay, well, let's end this episode on a lighter, more spooky note. I figured it's been a few episodes. We can talk about aliens again. So, if you guys haven't seen...
It was cake.
It was not cake.
I seen the video.
Yes, somebody made a cake.
We're going to show the video that they posted.
Oh my God.
And then here's the cake.
This is two different things.
They look the same.
The Mexican government has shown the people a real life alien body. Two real life alien bodies.
Supposedly. And so this hold on. I watched it and I was like, "Oh, that's crazy. It probably is true." But then this is what I thought.
Okay.
Because I was reading all of the comments and I saw people stitch the video and everything, and it made sense with what they were saying. It kind of got me thinking. Maybe go, huh? Mm-hmm. Supposedly these alien bodies that they found were found while excavating. Mm-hmm. They were excavated. They didn't just have them, they died, they kept them. They were excavated. The bodies were then put in these cases and held in glass, whatever. In whatever time during excavation, during, giant digs, finding fossils and all this stuff, did they leave it full of sand and dust and all that?
Yeah.
It's these boxes, along with these fossilized alien bodies, are covered in dust, in dirt, in filament.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
But everything else that's been dug and everything is completely cleaned off? Sounds fishy to me, bro.
I get what you're saying.
Sounds fishy.
But I believe it.
I mean, I want to believe it. I want to believe it because, like I said, in the previous thing we talked about aliens, when everything first came out with the CIA, I want to know what these things look like. I want a picture. Yes, I've already known the aliens were real. It hasn't been a doubt in my mind. Now that it's being publicly put out there, I want to know what they look like. So I want to believe it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I see this other video, and it's cake.
Yeah, I mean,
and not even
people are very creative.
Yes, all jokes aside, though, the cake video was really funny. All jokes aside, the whole it being covered in dirt and dust and all that other stuff, but it being a fossil that they found, that's weird to me. That's weird to me because it's not like that. I mean, any other search thing that they've had, nothing in the history of excavation do they keep these fossils and keep them full of dirt.
We don't know what their skin is like, though. And what if it's super, super fragile, and so they just didn't bother dusting them off?
But they were able to get the whole entire body out, and they were so fragile.
One little square. Cut around it.
I don't know. If they're that fragile, they wouldn't have been able to cut around it. It's full body. It's not just like a fossil brick. It's full body, arms, limbs, head, full body.
Yeah.
Sunken in eye sockets.
I remember my anthropology professor when I was in college had told us that the likelihood that aliens would look anything similar to us is like very, very unlikely that they wouldn't have like arms and legs and fingers and a head and stuff like that.
How do we know that?
Because,
How could your teacher know that?
Because it genetically, or not genetically, but like biologically, it is like improbable that they would look like
But we don't
us.
know they're alien.
Yeah, but
We don't know how could that. I'm not trying to discredit your teacher. I'm not trying to cut you off, but there's no possible way, unless you've seen an alien, would you have any even fathomable idea of what is or is not possible, what they look like?
Because we are made to suit this planet. You know what I mean? Like we adapted to suit this planet. So those aliens would be made to adapt to whatever other planet they're on. So they wouldn't necessarily need the same things that we would need.
But we don't know. We don't know that. We don't know what their technology is capable of. We don't know if they have time travel. We don't know if they're part of another dimension, that they're choosing these figures to better relate to us. We don't know if that's just how they are. We don't know if we're creations of them.
Could you imagine?
But it's true, though. We don't know that. So if anybody who has not seen an alien tells me that, I have nothing but disbelief in what they have to say. I could care less. I couldn't care less.
My assumption is that there is some kind of science behind it, given that.
How could there be science behind it? We don't know what aliens are. How could there be
Yeah,
science?
but we have.
How could there be science behind something?
We have the entire study of biology.
That means nothing.
And how atoms
work.
work.
It doesn't mean that they're biologically the same as us. Just because we have the knowledge of biology on our side means nothing. They're alien.
No, but just how creation works in general, and how genetics works, and how all of that works.
But we only know how it works here.
I understand what you're saying.
We don't know how it works there. We don't know if they were a part of us that left somehow, found a way to leave and left. We don't know. So I find it hard to believe anything that you're saying right now to be any kind of truth.
Well, good
That's
thing
crazy
it
to
my
me.
Statement.
That's just crazy to me. Also, I saw a TikTok that there's 5 different types of aliens.
Me crediting my professor with his doctorate and years of schooling, and then you're like, I saw a TikTok though.
That a CIA person had put out that there was 5 different types of aliens.
I've seen the same TikTok.
I'm just saying. But they're not saying that nothing's possible. I find that hard to believe what your teacher was saying, because how could you realistically say it's not probable for them to look like us?
What if he did know? He was pretty high up there.
A professor?
He helped with like the train that they're building all the way to Las Vegas. Anytime they find a body, he goes out there and he like excavates it and he collects it.
So what, these beings that look like us, or what? They're just undeveloped humans that never was able to be a part of the human race, or what?
Maybe. Who knows?
That angers me for some reason.
Why?
That really angers me, because how? There's no way that someone could say that with and believe it. They're not from this earth, so how could we possibly know how their biology works?
I mean, they would get studied.
How? Was he part of the alien study in Area 51?
Maybe.
No. Stop being devil's advocate for your teacher who meant nothing.
I'm so sorry, Professor Torres.
Fuck you, Professor Torres.
Oh my god.
You can't tell me what an alien looks like and doesn't look based on your own knowledge of biology.
I didn't realize this was such a passionate debate.
They're aliens, bro.
No,
and you're going to tell me that aliens are not to look how aliens are depicted to look just because they don't share the same biology as us?
I understand.
That angers me, because I have had such a fascination with extraterrestrials, alien life for my whole life.
Also, at the
and
same
for
time,
for that professor to say that there's no plausible chance in life.
Not probable.
Probable, plausible, who the fuck cares? Just because our knowledge of biology is not the same as their knowledge of biology, that they're not allowed to look like us because they don't have the same biology as the human race because we were made for this planet? We don't know that.
Wouldn't it make sense, though, that we would just... No, hold on. That we would base aliens... If we supposedly don't know what aliens look like, okay? Whatever. And somebody makes a movie about, aliens are taking over, whatever, and they have to depict these aliens in some way, wouldn't it be probable that they would make them out to look similar to us?
But we do know what they look like. That's the thing.
How do we though?
Because people have seen them, and that's how these people are getting the images that they're using, because it's being described from the people who've seen them, who were quote unquote crazy, and they're making this stuff up, and they're psychotic, and they don't know what they're talking about. They were just dreaming. You didn't get abducted. That was a dream. You're on an acid trip.
Have you ever seen those one creepy aliens that are? Have you seen those ones? I'm gonna insert the clip. It's it just looks like a pair of legs.
Can we stop doing this? To insert clip.
You literally have done it 3 times this episode.
I know, but I don't want to do it anymore. I think that's dumb. That we always have to do this for a clip. Just here's the clip. We're gonna put the clip in. It's always gonna be here. Where else am I gonna go? Here? It's just in my glasses.
Look at the clip.
It's just above my
The clip
face.
is right there. And
My whole body's blurred. It's just a clip.
You are the alien. Yeah, have you ever seen that clip?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Weird, creepy aliens. Here, you talk for a second. I'm gonna find it. It's weird, creepy aliens.
I feel like I've been put on the spot.
Hold on.
But so this is what I'm saying. Especially like the thing that they're saying, like the 5 different kind of aliens that are, like reptilians is one of them. Like, so I believe in reptilian people.
Mm-hmm.
But aliens can come in any way because they're alien. They're not human. We don't know their biology. We don't know what their biology is capable of. They know more about us than we know about them because of the vast knowledge of their technology that they have. I just think it's crazy for someone to be like, it's not plausible, whatever the hell he said, that the aliens would. I think that was a ghost.
No, it's literally an alien.
No, that came out so many years ago, and the one I saw said it was a ghost caught on camera. That came out years ago.
That don't look like no ghost to me.
That came out literally years ago.
Have you seen the one where it's 2 of them?
Yeah, years ago, Jason.
Yeah, and it's not. I know it came out years ago. It's not the debate. But I'm pretty sure it's aliens.
Mine said ghosts. I've always known those clips to be ghosts.
Night crawlers.
Or cryptids. But never have I seen those things and it said alien, or I thought alien.
Yeah, that one. It's like the
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah, but those are
alien.
cryptids.
I think it's aliens.
But yet the beetle outside of our window you think is a cryptid.
It's just a full thing.
Ew.
Oh, I know.
I would die.
I know. Is it me?
Yeah.
Why the whole eye roll? Yeah. God. Can you not? So
I cannot, thank you. Wasn't even part of the Boy Scouts and I still could not.
So, I am very excited to talk more about stuff like this during the month of October. I feel like that'll be fun. We can do like a whole spooky month.
Scare cam.
Okay, without the scare cam.
Scare cam.
We can do some costumes. We can do some little decorations. I feel like that'd be fun.
I think October is going to be very fun. You and I both very much like spooky season.
Yes.
I love decorating. That was aggressive.
I know.
No, I think it'd be cool. I think
we should do vlogs from it was my turn now. We should do vlogs from some of the spooky things that we do. Like we're gonna go to like little haunted mazes and stuff. It'd be fun to like, vlog it. We can also. Are you not on board with this?
What spooky stuff are we doing?
I don't know, like Halloween Horror Nights and.
Is that a thing still? Who are we talking about that with?
With Amanda and Zeron.
Oh, that's right.
And also, like, my friends want to go with us. I'm assuming at some point your friends are probably going to want to go.
With me.
So I feel like it'd be fun to go.
Cool.
Okay, what happened?
They're making a haunted house experience, something in our town.
They are.
They named it finally. Did you see?
No.
Yeah, it's not coming soon. It's a thing now, and it has like a face like.
What is it called?
I can't remember.
Well,
I just thought of it when I noticed it yesterday. But they named it. It has a name. It's a something experience, and there's a picture. It's not just something spooky coming soon anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could go do that.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. I got shot down, so I'm just letting you do.
No, we can do it. I didn't say we couldn't do that. I said, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I want to decorate the set. I feel like that'd be fun. When we
actually have to have a set first.
Yes,
we're just in different parts of our house right now.
We're going to have a set.
Pretty soon it's going to be in the kitchen.
Yes.
Ooh, a spooky one in the backyard.
Ooh, a little
hate
campfire. I still want to do a camping one. Where then we're at like a little campfire telling spooky stories.
Yeah, we can do that in the backyard now.
Or across the street. No, just in case they ever see this. All it has to do is come out that we have a podcast. Oh, let me look it up.
That's true.
So,
anyways,
if you want the tea, leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah, and then we'll private message you.
Hey, hop in our DMs though, bro.
Okay. Anyways, so I'm excited for the month to come.
Yeah.
This will be the last podcast episode for the month of September.
And then
thus begins
spooky.
Oh. What do you want to be for Halloween?
Brrrrum. 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 That's if the Addams Family were Mexican.
Okay. What do you want to be for Halloween?
I don't know. At work, we're thinking of doing Minions.
Okay.
And
like a bunch of you?
Yeah. And the Sanderson sisters.
Okay.
That's all I got so far.
Hmm.
I would be Winnie, of course.
Would you?
Yeah. Who would I be? Sarah?
No.
You call me a slut? That's mean. I'd rather you call me a slut than stupid.
Oh my god. Anyways, so we're just gonna wrap it up for this podcast.
Like a mummy.
Oh, okay. Wrap it on up. Under wraps. Yeah, I'm excited for spooky season. But if you want to stay tuned for all of those episodes coming in October, and apparently for whatever scare cam Eddie's gonna do, hopefully those clips will be posted on social media. And that handle is...
You can find us on all social media at our handle at... Damn it.
You lost it.
Fuck!
You got it. Ready? Yeah, find us.
You can find us on all social media at our handle at straighten_up_pod.
There you go.
Link down below as well.
Yeah, it'll also be linked below.
Oh, it's good on my mic.
Oh, yeah, gross.
It was real moist.
Please.
Anyways,
do us a favor. I always ask for comments and we get a handful. So leave us some ideas for the month of October.
No, we never get those comments though.
I know.
We always get every other comment of the emoji we want people to leave, negative feedback on how much I need to educate myself, how much we banter well together, how many people like us, but never the one thing we ask. Not
complaining about any of those comments.
I'm not. Thank you so much. I appreciate all, even the negative ones. I appreciate everything.
Yes.
You don't have to do any of it, and you do because you like us and you support us. But man, give us some ideas, guys.
Yeah, if you guys are...
Obviously, I'm the stupid one.
If you made it to the end of this episode,
he said it.
Clearly you're... I mean, I did. If you made it all the way to the end, then clearly you're dedicated enough. So please give us some ideas for the month of October. Little spooky things you want us to talk about.
Yeah,
things
at least for October. Give us some scary stuff.
We need some good content.
Even if nothing else of idea-wise, give us some spooky content you want to see.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I'll never back down from.
Do you want us to go ghost hunting on camera?
We'll do it.
Do you want us to play some scary games on camera?
We'll do it. The only thing we won't do on camera is the Ouija board.
Oh, I won't do it in general.
Yeah, my mother would kill me.
Oh, yeah, no.
Not even just the sheer reason that I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it because my mom would get mad.
Just because you're scared of your mom?
That's the biggest fear there. My mother would be upset at me.
Yeah,
like
fair.
literally mad at me.
Yeah.
I had to get grounded. My mom said I can't live here anymore. I gotta go home.
32-year-old man. Put it in the ground.
Yeah. So.
Well.
With that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for supporting. We hope you keep on doing what you're doing because we want to keep doing it for you.
Until the next one.
Until the next one. Until the next one, Jason.
Until the next one, Eddie. Bye.
Bye.